Have you ever wondered if one small change could completely rewrite your life story? What if that change was as simple as waking up a few hours earlier? Today, we're diving into the incredible true story of a man named Alex who went from being trapped in poverty to achieving unimaginable success, all because he decided to conquer his mornings. This isn't just about waking up early. It's about what you do with that precious, quiet time that can change everything. Alex grew up in a neighborhood where opportunities were scarce, and dreams often died before they even had a chance to bloom. He worked a grueling, low-wage job, living paycheck to paycheck. Every day was a cycle of exhaustion. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. It felt Stuck like he was running on a treadmill, putting in all the effort but going nowhere. He saw others around him, seemingly content with this life, but a fire burned within him. He knew he was meant for more, but he didn't know how to break free. The weight of his financial struggles was crushing, and despair was a constant companion. One evening, while scrolling aimlessly on his phone, he stumbled upon an interview with a successful entrepreneur. The entrepreneur said something that struck Alex like lightning. "You can't win the day if you lose the morning." It was a simple phrase, but for Alex, it was a revelation. He realized he was losing his mornings. He'd hit the snooze button multiple times, rush out the door in a panic, and start his day already feeling defeated. He decided, right then and there, to make a change. He would start waking up at 5 a.m. The first few days were brutal. His body screamed for more sleep, and his mind came up with 1,000 excuses to stay in bed. It felt like a battle against his own will, but he pushed through. Instead of scrolling on his phone, he used those first quiet hours to read. He devoured books on finance, self-improvement, and business. He started with just 15 minutes of reading, which soon turned into an hour. The world of knowledge that opened up to him was breathtaking. He was learning things he was never taught in school: how to manage money. Invest, how to build a business from scratch. After a few weeks of reading, Alex started using his mornings to plan. He would sit down with a notebook and map out his day, his week, and his month. He set small, achievable goals. First, it was to save a tiny portion of his income. Then, it was to find a side hustle. He started offering freelance services based on the new skills he was learning from his books. It wasn't much at first, just a few extra dollars here and there, but it was a start. It was proof that he could change his circumstances. That quiet time in the morning became his sanctuary. It was the only part of the day that was truly his, free from the demands of his job and the stress of his environment. It was his time to invest in himself. He also started exercising. A simple morning run cleared his head and gave him a surge of energy that lasted the entire day. He started his workday feeling focused and proactive, not tired and reactive. His performance at his job improved dramatically, and his boss took notice. The extra income from his side hustle began to grow. Alex was meticulous with his earnings. He followed the financial principles he'd read about, saving and investing wisely. Within a year, he had saved enough to quit his soul-crushing job. It was the scariest and most liberating moment of his life. He decided to go all in on his freelance business. Now, with his entire day at his disposal, he kept his 5 a.m. routine. That morning ritual was the anchor of his life. It kept him grounded, focused, and disciplined. His business flourished. He hired his first employee, then another, and another. The young man who once could unsee a way out of poverty was now a successful business owner, creating opportunities for others in his community. Alex's story isn't about the magic of the 5MR itself. It's about what that time represents. It's about reclaiming control of your life. It's about intention. It's about choosing to invest in yourself before you give your energy to the rest of the world. Waking up early gave Alex the quiet space he needed to learn, plan, and execute. It gave him the confidence to believe in himself and the discipline to follow through on his ambitions. So, what can we learn from this? You might not be in the same situation as Alex, but the principle is universal. Are you giving away your most valuable hours? The morning is a blank canvas. You can use it to mindlessly scroll, or you can use it to build the life you've always dreamed of. Start small. Maybe it's not 5 a.m. Maybe it's just 30 minutes earlier than you wake up now. Use that time for something that moves you forward. Read a book. Learn a new skill online. Plan your day. Meditate. Exercise. Do something, anything, that is a direct investment in your own growth. Think about it. That 1 hour in the morning, compounded over a year, is 365 hours. That's more than 9 40-hour work weeks. Imagine what you could accomplish with 9 extra weeks dedicated solely to your personal development. You could learn a new language, master a musical instrument, or build the foundation of a business. The transformation won't happen overnight. It requires consistency and patience. There will be days when you want to give up. But like, Alex, if you push through, you will start to see a shift. You'll feel more in control, more energized, and more hopeful. You'll start building momentum, and that momentum will become an unstoppable force for change in your life. Alex's journey from poverty to prosperity wasn't luck. It was a choice. He chose to trade a few hours of sleep for a lifetime of freedom. He chose to become the architect of his own destiny, one morning at a time. His story proves that no matter where you start, you have the power to change your ending. The question is, what will you do with your mornings? Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that can help you unlock your full potential. Share this video with someone who might need to hear this message today. And let me know in the comments below, what's one thing you're going to do with your mornings to change your life? I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.